Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Wanted to jump on really quick and show you some new grunge that I got in yesterday and talk to you a little bit about a contest that Moda is having for you. So, excuse me, Moda is going to be celebrating 45 years this year. So, excuse me. So they are having a contest using their grunge fabrics. And there's more information, more detailed information in the link that I posted in the post here. And then for those of you that subscribe to my newsletter, the February newsletter, I will have information in that as well. And if you have any questions, obviously you can leave them here or stop in, give me a call, whatever way, so I can get your answers. But just wanted to let you know about this really cool contest that they're doing. It's actually starting tomorrow, but I have a class I'm teaching tomorrow at the shop, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get on, and I thought might as well get on this morning. So what they're doing is they are asking you to, here's the little postcard, they're asking you to create a quilt using only Moda Grunge fabrics. And the fun thing about this is that you can do whatever you want. Any type of piecing or quilting, embroidery, anything. The only thing is, the catch is, it has to be your original work. You can't use any patterns. It has to be your own work, which I've always used patterns, but I'm finding a lot of you, when you stop in, create your own work. So I don't think this will be too difficult. The other thing is the total perimeter of the quilt needs to be 240 inches or less. So, for example, like a 60 by 60 is 240 inches. So if you add those four sides together. So it can be any size up to that size. So it can be a miniature quilt. It can be a crib quilt. It can be, you know, a throw. Anything that's not to exceed the 240 inches total. Of course, your quilt has to be 100% complete, so no quilt tops. It needs to be the entire thing. And, of course, you have to label your quilt. Now, the cool thing about this is there's going to be 3 prizes from Moda. And the first place prize is $2,000, which is really exciting. It's a lot of fabric that you can buy. The second place is $1,000, and the third place is $750. The other thing that goes along with this, if you win first, second, or third place, is that your quilt will actually be displayed at the Fall Quilt Market in Houston. So we have lots of time to think about what we're going to create and submit. Now, me as a shop owner, I get to submit 1 quilt to Moda to be judged to see if it will win. So what I'm going to do is have a little contest here and ask you all to come up with your quilt, bring it to the store. We're going to put it on display, and I'm going to have everybody vote on it. And we're not going to do the voting until September, so we have plenty of time to get the project done. So, and I think we'll do the voting the first week of September. You can submit as many quilts as you want to me. I only can submit 1. So between now and September 1st, when we start the voting, get your quilts made and get them turned in. Anybody that turns in a quilt to me to be judged and voted on to send to Moda will get a $10 credit onto their account here. And then whomever wins will get a $25 credit to their account that will submit to Moda. Now, the quilt doesn't actually go to Moda. I'll be taking pictures and sending it to them. So when we decide the winner, I'll probably work with you to see how you best want to display your quilt. I can submit a couple different photos so we can get like a big overall, and then we can get up close to get some detailing work, you know, especially if you're doing your own quilting of it, or you know, you send it out to a long arm or whatever it may be. So your quilt will stay at the store here until we do the voting, and then Moda will announce like mid-September who the winners are, and then at that point is when we need to send it to them. So I know that there's a couple of you on right now. I don't know if anybody has any questions. Feel free to leave them here. Ask me right now. I still have a couple minutes before the store is going to open, so I can answer any questions. I can try my best. So in getting prepared for this little contest, I am going to be stocking up the grunge fabrics that I have here for you. And I wanted to show you some of the new fabrics that I just got in. So I did move the grunge fabrics back here. Those are all my grunge right there, and then down underneath. So I know that they were in the front of the store, but I put them back in on our color wall. So those will be back there. These are the new ones that I got in, and I'm going to try to hold them up close because you all know that grunge has a lot of times multiple colors in it. So here's the first one. It's a really pretty blue, and it has almost like some purple in it, but there's not a whole lot of color, like variations. Some of the grunge, you just have some different, it has like a lot of different colors in it. Some of them have just a couple. So this is one of those that just has a couple. And of course, the computer never does justice of what it really looks like. So that's the first one, the new one that I got. So a nice, pretty light blue. I got a gorgeous purple. And this is one of those ones that has more like tone on tone. So you have your lighter purple here, and then some darker, and even some darker. It's kind of hard to see in there. So really pretty purple. I got another yellow in, and this one's called Lemon Drop. It's a really pretty, bright, fun, happy yellow. So that's the yellow one that I got in. Several comments that I've got is that since I opened the shop is that I don't have a whole lot of browns, which I've been ordering more browns. So thank you for that feedback. I did get a couple of different browns in of the grunge. This one's a really nice one. It doesn't have a whole lot of color variations in it. It's a really pretty brown, and this is actually called tiramisu. So it's a nice light brown. And then this one is actually called tan. It's a little bit lighter, but it has some darker, I'll show you on this side. It has some darker, it's almost like a dark gray in there, grayish brown. So that's really pretty. And then the last one I got in is called actually Formula One, and it's a red, but it has brown in it. So there's some brown right there. It's a really bright red though. I have a couple other reds, and this one's just a bit brighter. Now I do have the grunge color card here. So if there is a grunge that you're interested in, let me know, and I'll probably keep the color card out just because grunge is always a great fabric, you know, blender to add in. I like using it on my paper piecing for like my backgrounds and stuff. So if there is a specific color that you're looking for, let me know, and I can look at ordering that. And I think that's all. I just wanted to get on and tell you about that contest. If you have not signed up for my newsletter, please go to ladyjanesquiltshop.com and go to my newsletter section and go ahead and sign up there. I send out a couple newsletters throughout the month, updating you on any new fabrics that I got, classes, anything new that we're doing at the store. So I hope this got you thinking, and I'm hoping to get lots of entries because it's a great opportunity, and who doesn't want to win some money for MODA? I think that's about it. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. It's snowing here this morning, but it's like really tiny snowflakes. But it's kind of nice just to get the dirty snow covered again. Hope you all have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions on the contest. I'm having my sip and sew tomorrow. We're going to be making a ironing board caddy. I still have some openings for that, so if you're interested, give me a call and let me know that you want to come tomorrow. It starts at 10 o'clock. The class probably will only take maybe 2 hours, but I'm open until 3, so you're more than welcome to stay that entire time and sew with me. See you soon. Bye.